Shedeur Sanders can play. You saw from the highlights I showed you. You saw it last year at Jackson State if you watched him. The dude can play. My question is, and it's what I'm so excited to learn in about 5 months from now, is how good can he play? We're going back to back like Meek Mill and Drake. We are talking about Colorado yet again, but in today's video, we're going to talk about the quarterback battle going on and Shedeur Sanders. And is me even saying there's a quarterback battle going on legit? Because I think everybody watching this video, I think everybody in the media believes it's Shedeur Sanders' job. I mean, let's just be honest here. That's what everybody's anticipating because nobody expects Deion Sanders to bench his own son. Look, I'm not stupid. You're not stupid. Deion Sanders can sit up here all day and lie to you and say, oh, he's going to have to earn it. But we all know he's going to give his son the benefit of the doubt. And let me make this clear. I'm not trying to take anything away from Shedeur Sanders. I think he's a great quarterback, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. There's always going to be that certain stigma attached to a coach and his son when he's playing for him. So in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at how Shedeur Sanders has been doing in practice. And according to a bunch of the articles and reports out there, he's been doing amazing. I got some video clips to show you guys, so you can be the judge in the comment section. And also, there is some people that are hating on him. Me, myself, I've liked what I've seen from him so far. I haven't loved it, but I've liked it. And also, I got to remind you guys, this isn't Jackson State. This is Power 5 football. The jump up of competition from Jackson State to the Pac-12, it's major. And as we all know, in 2023, you can only go as far as your quarterback can take you. We got a lot to talk about in tonight's video. I am super excited to get into it as always. I love talking about Colorado. If you guys are enjoying the videos, consider subscribing. If you're not subscribed, well, I don't know what you're doing. You're just a straight up loser. If you are subscribing and you're a part of our community, thank you. Much love to you. All right, Matt, blah, blah, blah. Shut the crap up. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. So word on the street is, and I'm going to show you this video clip before we get into the passes and how he's been throwing the football, is that Shedeur Sanders is about to get his jersey number. I know some of you are going to know what I'm talking about, but for those of you that don't, Deion Sanders, he told the guys up front, hey, we're not giving you a jersey number. You got to earn everything. So that's what I'm talking about. As to where it stands at this current moment in time, I believe only one player has earned a jersey number, and I think he also stated earlier today that Travis Hunter has earned his, and it looks like Shedeur Sanders is up next. With that being said, it's being presumed, and everybody knows this, that Shedeur Sanders, he's going to take number 2, and yeah, let me show you this video clip. Matt, roll a clip.
2 days in, what you thinking?
2 days in, definitely progress. We saw what we looked like on film, and we're changing the little things. It's just day-by-day process.
Seems like you and Jimmy Horn Jr. got a little chemistry going.
Yeah, me and Jimmy got good chemistry because he know what I like.
We coming?
Yeah.
2 out?
2 out. I ain't saying we could. You got it, though. You know, I ain't gonna say that one. But yeah, 2 in, man.
You saw from the video clip, and oh yeah, now I'm thinking about it. Go subscribe to the pregame show. I'll pop it up right here. They post all stuff very similar to Well Off Media, posting stuff behind the scenes about Colorado, Deion Sanders. They do a great job. We've already talked about them before. Go subscribe to them. But anyways, getting back on track here. You saw how he said at the end, hey, 2, it's out, right? And he just laughed about it. He's like, I can't say all that. So yeah, many people are insinuating that Shedeur Sanders, he's getting that number 2. Remember, to earn your number, you got to be doing exceptionally well in practice. So if Shedeur Sanders is close to getting his number, theoretically, that means he's doing good in practice, right? Correct? I mean, that's what Deion Sanders stated. To get your number, you got to be doing good. I'm just trying to put 2 and 2 together. Well, to go on top of that, a video clip, I wouldn't say it's been going viral, but it's been going around social media of Shedeur Sanders making some passes and really balling out in spring practice. And Matt, roll the clip. Hold on. I got to pause it right here. This right here, you throw that against an SEC team over the middle, it's getting picked off. Now, you got away with it because you're going up against the sorry Colorado defense, but that pass against any other good defense is getting picked off. But let's continue to move on. What y'all think about that? That was a good throw and catch right there. That ball had some zip on it. Reminds me back in the day of elementary school.
Good catch, boy.
And then at the end there, we had another good solid catch. All in all, though, just going off of those video clips, yeah, I would say Shedeur Sanders, he's looking good, but am I shocked about this? I mean, does this excite me? No, because I expect that out of Shedeur Sanders. I got to remind people out there, of course, Colorado fans, you're going to believe this, but for all the other people that don't believe in Shedeur Sanders, this guy balled down at Jackson State, and I'll be the first to tell you, hey, it's different going from Jackson State competition to Pac-12 competition, but still, I got to give credit when it's due. I mean, look at these numbers. As a sophomore last year, he completed over 70% of his passes. 70%, had 3,700 passing yards with 40, count them, 40 touchdowns to only 6 INTs. I get it. It's not against good competition, but dang, man. It doesn't get too much better than that. I can't speak for you, but for me at least, when I see a guy do what he did last year at Jackson State, and I did keep up with him and I watched the film, I'm not shocked by him also doing good at Colorado this early. There's always going to be your naysayers. I saw a couple hating comments like this. All right, defense, cameras are rolling, so let them catch the ball so we can post it. I also understand that perspective because at Colorado, it looks like a dang reality TV show. Maybe they do this, I don't know, but in that video clip at least, you didn't see him posting the incompletions that Shedeur Sanders thrown. I'm sure he thrown at least 1 or 2, right? And it goes back to this. I hate to sound like a broken record player, but if you've been keeping up with all the quarterback battles we've talked about from Knoxville, Tennessee, Athens, Georgia, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and now, what is it, Boulder, Colorado? Is that where they're from? You're not going to see everything off of a 1-minute video clip. But, and I have a big but, this is all the information we have at the moment, so it's all we can react to, and most of us, we're going to overreact. It is what it is. I want to address these 2 comments, though. I saw somebody say, they finna go hard this coming up season, remember this. Now, here is my question of that. What is your definition of going hard? Because this Colorado football team is still going to suck. I don't know what it is, but for some odd reason, Colorado fans, they don't live in reality. They're delusional. I'm not saying that's all Colorado fans, but I'm saying the ones that are commenting and the stuff I see, they think they're going to go 8-4 next year, 9-3. They think they're going to turn this thing around in 2 years and they're going to be competing for Pac-12 championships, and that's not going to happen. Do y'all understand? Deion Sanders didn't inherit a Alabama. He didn't inherit an Auburn. He didn't inherit a Georgia or even a Tennessee. He inherited Colorado. What's the difference in those programs? One thing, and it's the biggest thing out of them all. Recruiting. You talk to anybody that has ever coached at the high school, the college, or NFL level, they'll all tell you the same thing. You got to have dudes to win. It is as plain and as simple as that. If you don't have dudes, you can't even compete. And as to where it stands at this current moment in time, Colorado doesn't have dudes. For example, when Kirby Smart took over Georgia, they had dudes. When Nick Saban took over Alabama, yeah, they didn't have as many dudes as they do now, but they still had some dudes. When Josh Heupel took over Tennessee, they had dudes. Same thing even at Auburn right now. Hugh Freeze is taking over Auburn, they got dudes. But at Colorado, they don't got dudes. Why do you think Deion Sanders was trying to run all of them out? Because they suck. I get it. It's crazy for me to say that, but it's the cold hard facts. You go 1-11, you suck. That's why Deion Sanders came in as aggressive as he did, because he wanted to scare off all the Weenie Hut Juniors. He gets it. He understands it, and he even knows they're not going 8-4, 9-3 next year. There's no way. To my Colorado fans, you need to expect at max a 6 or 7 win season at max. I think, what was my prediction? I had it going 3-9, I believe so. Let me calm down though. I'm not here to predict this season. We've already done that. Let me read you off this other comment. Love Shedeur. That's Coach Prime's son. He's calm, focused, and confident. Remain true to yourself and you'll exceed every winning expectation. There's many comments like this talking about Shedeur Sanders' character, and I've never really spoken about this, but I see a lot of stuff and people talking about it. They're 100% right. Shedeur Sanders comes off as a great guy. He comes off as a humble young man, and that's what I like. He doesn't come off as a cocky a-hole like a Johnny Manziel or somebody who's entitled. He could easily be walking around Colorado like he's entitled to the starting job, but I don't see that from him. I see a guy who's hungry, who wants competition, and wants to get better each and every single day, and for the main part right there that I just said, that's why he will win the starting job. Shedeur Sanders can play. You saw from the highlights I showed you. You saw it last year at Jackson State if you watched him. The dude can play. My question is, and it's what I'm so excited to learn in about 5 months from now, is how good can he play? I know he can play, but there's levels to it. Is he a Bo Nix or is he a Bryce Young? Is he a Spencer Rattler or is he a Caleb Williams? I know for a fact next year there's going to be some bumps in the road. He's going to struggle in a couple games here and there, and I want to see how he reacts to it because remember, This guy has never endured bumps in the road. He was one of the best quarterbacks in high school, and he didn't have problems at Jackson State either. This guy's won at every level he's been, but at Colorado next season, he's going to be in for something different. The Pac-12 ain't no joke. I've joked on the Pac-12 the past 10 years, but I can't do it anymore. They are no longer the worst conference in the country. I got them as the third best conference in the country. Number one, duh, not even close at all, SEC. Number two, I got the Big 12. Number 3, I got the Pac-12. And number 4, I got the sorry and overrated Big 10. And number 5, duh, I got the crappy ACC. The only difference from the ACC and the Big 10 is the Big 10 has 2 great teams, whereas ACC, can I even call Clemson great? But even if you do want to call them great, there's only one. And there's a legit case and argument for saying the Pac-12 could be as good, if not better, than the Big 12 next season. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Let me know your thoughts down below. But,